I wanna be who you lean on when you're feeling the weight of the world on your back, and you fold from the pressure. I'll show you it's gonna be fine. It's hard to learn lately. You'll never be a wise old man when you turn 18. I can tell you that right now. I spend my time around speakers like a blast, nice sounds but looking down the forest and mountains, it's turbulent times and I've almost lost my talent 1,000 times in countless regards. Trying to turn it all in it like an house out of Mars, and the time spent is 738 minutes.
How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I always like to start the stream this way because I like to start it off with like a good energy, but how's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little bummed. I heard about Scott Cawthon retiring, but you know what? I personally think he deserves to retire because he had a very good career. You know, he's got a family. And, you know, I'm happy for him. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Kibblecit, how are you doing? How are you doing, Kibblecit? Orange Juice, how are you doing? How's your day been so far? I mean, it's just started, but like, how you doing? Here, let me just go to my community tab real quick, and then we will get started.
Can't save the world when I need to get to class first. All my old friends got it backwards, living in pretend. I'm an actor, the artist at work. Time I'm walking off from marginal hurt. Need to tell me again, she's a disaster. Preaching to the choir like a pastor. Improbable, it ought to be worse. Always room for you off and moving bark to the dirt. Stitch your heart into the arm of my shirt. She's not fair like Falcon and knees. Tidal wave goodbye, I'm out with the breeze. Months of absence get my salary cheap. Nothing's hard when you're all wrinkled. This art's got my heart sinking like a bad against a battleship fleet. Looking lifeless as a chorus every day, like I'm stabbed in the abdomen. Was never one for yapping through chapped mask padded lips.
Oddball, how's it going? How you doing, Oddball? Good to see you. Good to see you, Oddball. Good to see you again, Oddball. Alright, so I'm gonna set up and I'm gonna start working on this now. Alright, so I'm actually trying to set up procedural terrain generation today. And if you don't know what that means, it means basically infinite world generation, like in the funny Minecraft cube game.
So today we're going to begin programming.
I'm watching a tutorial, yes I am.
We're going to be using Poland noise for the series, since Unity provides int for the map width and another int for
So you guys have to watch me code. Very interesting stuff. But before we do that, I'm going to show you guys how the game plays so far. It's not very much to show right now, but it's kind of cool. I didn't make these models. I'm not a 3D modeler. I'm just a game dev. right now I have it, so I mean you kind of have it so it randomly generates the terrain. So right now there is randomly generating terrain. So yes, the height map and stuff like that is randomly generated. I need to change some of the sounds of the grass because it's a little repetitive. But yeah, like this is randomly generated now. Each time I hit play, this will be randomly generated height and width wise and stuff like that. Yeah, like here I have width and height. But here's the thing. It will be, what's it called? It will be, I want to make it so that it generates more terrain, more of these chunks. This is only one chunk right here. Orange juice, you and me both. Matt, how's it going? Okay, so basically, this is one chunk right here. I wanted to generate multiple chunks when you get to the edge of a chunk or when you're getting close to the edge of a chunk. So we can have like infinite terrain generation, stuff like that. Kind of like Minecraft, because we're going to make a horror game out of this. We're going to make a really cool, like, infinitely generated, like, survival horror game out of this. It's really cool. Open world, so I'm really excited about it. Also, for those of you guys that are watching on YouTube, I'm live on Twitch as well. So if you guys want to share some love with my Twitch, then feel free. But that's up to you guys. Let me change the category of my thing to science technology. That's kind of what I'm doing. Orange juice, I would love to be verified, but I can't because I got suspended on my old account and they'll find me. Matt, I'm doing swell. Alright, let's see here.
Great.
So I should go to my script here. Noise. Alright, let's see. So I want to create a public static float here. Okay. I'm gonna have to get rid of these starting functions here. I'm gonna keep the chat windowed here just so I can read chat while I'm coding here, just so that it doesn't get boring for you guys, because I know that it can probably get boring watching me code. I could assume it can get boring watching me just work on my game for a while. I'm gonna pop out the chat here. Okay, I have chat here, and I have my tutorial right over here. Here, in fact, I'll pop out chat here, so I can actually keep it on screen. There, now we got both you guys. Then we got Twitch, and we got YouTube here. Oh, whoops, didn't mean the full screen that. There we go. Now I can full screen my tutorial, and I can watch it in full.
Our 2D float array holds our noise map. Set that equal to a new 2D float array with the size
I like this song.
map
It's good.
width by map height. And we want to loop through that noise map. So we'll say for y equals 0, y less than map height, y plus plus, and
Alright, let me pause this so I can catch up here. I'm kind of lost. Map width. Int map height. Okay. Yeah, it's good to hear. Good to hear, Matt. Keep forgetting my face cam's on. Alright, let me see here. Map height. Alright, so we got the map height there. And then looks like in here. I'm gonna bring this up here just so it's confusing for me. Floats. Noise map, and then we'll do new float, I believe. Yeah. I'm kind of going based off what the tutorials told me to do here. Trying to catch up here because I'm a little behind on this tutorial here. Wait, does this change it to noise map, new float? That's correct. Map width and map height. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Alright, so next it's 4, and then it's int y equals 0, and then it's y map height, and then it's y plus plus. Okay, that's where we are in the tutorial. That makes sense.
X value 4 into x equals 0, x less.
Okay, I'm just gonna watch this play out here.
Width sum x, just set this equal to x for now, and then float sum y, set to y. Of course, we don't want to just use these integer values, since, as I mentioned earlier, that will give us the same value every time. So let's introduce a new argument.
Okay, so it'd be okay, so we map height, I have that down, so it should be 4 int x equals 0. I never do game dev streams. Like, I never stream myself making games just because I like to keep everything secret that I'm working on, because I like to do big reveals, you know? Which sucks, partially, because I love to, like, live stream while I'm making games, you know? But it's so worth it when you end up, like, getting to do these big reveals, you know? It's so fun to do big reveals. They are so freaking fun to make.
A float for the scale. Of noise, and we can just divide x by scale.
Oh, I see. X by scale.
And also y by scale, so that we get some nice non-integer values. Now, of course, we have to be careful that if scale is 0, we're going to get a division by 0 error. So let's just handle that case by saying if the scale is less than or equal to 0, then we can just clamp it to a minimum value of, say, 0.0001. Alright, so now that we have our sample coordinates, we can say float Perlin value.
Wait, let me see something here. So it'd be if scale. Wait, I forgot to close that. I'm smart. Zero point triple zero at 1F. Maybe stupid. Hang on, let me just redo this right here. Okay, and then be scale 0.00f1f. Okay, there we go. Where's the other semicolon expected? It could be. Oh wait, I'm smart. Delete that one. There we go. All right, we're good. There's one error here, but that's gonna be cleared up
Perlin,
in the tutorial.
and we'll pass in sample x and sample y. We just need to now apply that to our noise map. So we can say noise map with coordinates x and y is equal to that value. Finally, of course, we just need to return the noise map.
This map here.
Never thought I'd be weaved in such a world. Now I see that I'm stuck in such a world. Never thought I'd be weaved in such a world. Now I see that I'm stuck in such a world.
That we just created. Now, obviously, there's a lot more work we need to do on our generate noise map method, but I'd first like to get it drawn onto the screen so that we can visualize what we're working with. So let's head back to Unity and we'll create another C# script, this one called map generator, and I want to apply that to an object in the scene, so let's create a new empty. Just call this map generator as well. Just reset that so it's in the center of the scene.
I may be able to skip the map generator part just because I have this already. We'll see though. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see here.
Apply the map generator script to it.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna create an empty here.
So in here, we want to have a bunch of values defining our map, such as later on like narrative persistence, but for now just public int map width.
Oh, I already did this part. Yeah, I can just skip this part. Okay, so yeah, this will be...
And you can pop noise map or map that's object.
Oh wait, no, I have to do this part again because we're using noise. Okay, dang it. Okay. Time to redo my whole system, sorta. Well, it wasn't my system, it was more Bracky's system, but you kinda get the idea. Time to redo it though. Yay. Okay. I'll just put the script on there anyway. Map generator. I already put the script on there, I'm smart. Pew 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 pew. Alright, let's see here. Well, I already have that, I'm smart. I am tired, I'm sorry. Uh-oh, my monitor just turned off by accident. I just flipped this with my monitor to my foot by accident, so, if you guys can still see my screen... You guys can still see it! Nice! Alright, perfect. That's great. Perfect. Awesome.
But for now, we just want to pass it along to our map display class, so that it can draw this noise map to the screen. So let's go back to Unity to create this map display class that I've been talking about. So let's call this map display.
What's a scene doing in my scripts folder? That's strange. Let me put it in my scenes folder. And why is it called lol? I don't remember naming it lol. It's probably no weird. It's probably an empty scene or something. Map display. I'm gonna call it that because that's what the video told me to do.
And we can apply that to the map generator object in our scene as well. So this is just going to take the noise map and turn it into a texture, and then it's going to apply that texture to a plane in our scene. So let's create a new plane game object.
Oh, I guess we're not using a. I guess we're not using a. Whatever it's called. I guess we're not using a terrain. I'm not gonna delete it though. I'm just gonna hide it for now. Plane. I'll just create that for now. Else. Let's do that, and let's find the player. The player is here. It's better than nothing, I guess. Oh wait, no, wait. Actually, no. That's actually the right texture. Hang on. Model material. I'm going to materials here. Grass, and then I will go to here, and then I will go here and apply the normal map. There we go. That's what I've been looking for. All right. I'm gonna put the FPS controller a little more up here though, just so it's like that, just so it doesn't, just so it spawns above the terrain.
Once again, sits in the center. You can just remove the collider, and
oh, remove the collider? Okay.
let's now go to our map display. So we're going to want a reference to the renderer of that plane so that we can set its texture. So let's say public renderer, call that our texture renderer. And then we're going to want to have a public method called something like raw noise map, which takes in that 2D float array for the noise map. And what we'll first want to do is just figure out the width and height of the noise map that we've been given. So we can do this by saying int width equals noisemap.getLength 0 for the first dimension, and then int height equals noisemap.getLength.
Okay, we can just see this here. So it'd be int width. Put chat back on screen. I'm sorry, guys. So int width equals noise map dot get length
length 1 for the second dimension. Now we can create our 2D texture by saying texture 2D, just call this texture is equal to a new 2D texture with the width of width and, you guessed it, a height of height. So we now want to go ahead and set the color of each of the pixels in this texture. So one way to do that would be to say texture dot set pixel, and then we can pass in a x and y coordinate as well as a color. But it turns out it's faster to first generate an array of all of the colors for all of the pixels, and then to just set them all at once like so. So we'll choose that method instead. Let's create a color array, call this our color map. Set that equal to a new color array with a size of width multiplied by the height. And then we'll want to loop through all of the values in our noise map. So we can just say for int y equals 0, y less than height, y plus plus.
Getting a little behind here. Let me see. So before, let me int y 0, and then y is less than height. Y plus plus. Okay. Terraria music is a vibe.
Once again, same thing for
Matt,
x
Terraria music is a
x
total
equals 0,
vibe.
x less than width, x incrementing by 1 each time. We now want to set color.
Okay, I gotta put this underneath actually. So it would be inside of that. It would be 4, and then be. Nope, that's not what I want at all. 4. Looks like it'd be int x equals 0 with x plus plus. Okay.
map, a certain width of the map. So that will give us the index of the sort of row that we're currently on, and then to get the column, we of course just add the x value. So we want to set this equal to a color somewhere between black and white, depending on the value of the noise map at that point. So we can say color dot blur from color A equals color dot black to color B equals color dot white, and then we give it a percentage between 0 and 1, which is the same range as our noise map, which is convenient, so we just say noise map with an index of x and y. Okay, so we
X and then Y. Okay, so it's gonna be semicolon into that. Okay. Color black, color white, noise map. Okay.
want to apply those colors to our texture, so we say texture, set pixels.
Wait, for a second I thought I screwed up my script. I got so scared, but then I realized I just opened another script by accident. Oh my gosh, that gave me so much anxiety. God. Rattle Babushka Hacker Man. Funny. I'm just following a tutorial. I'm literally just following a tutorial.
And then just apply everything we've done by saying texture dot apply. Okay, so we'll now want to apply the texture to the texture renderer. One thing to note is that we don't always want to have to enter game mode in order to sort of preview our maps. It would be much nicer if we could generate them inside of the editor. So that means that we can't use texture renderer dot
Set pixels. It's plural, not singular. Okay. Texture renderer. Actual code. My brain can't process. No way.
material who's
I'm not very good with C# and like actual like code, which is why I'm better with ClickTeam, which is why for a lot of the games I make, I just follow tutorials. And it helps me make my games, and helps me kind of better understand what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
to the same size as the map. So we can just say texture renderer dot transform dot local scale is equal to a new vector 3 with
Hey, Edric.
x size of width, a y size of 1, and a z size of height. Alright, let's save that, and let's go into the map generator class so that we can call the map display with our noise map. So we need to get a...
Okay, for a second I did this. I thought I did this all in the map generator. I was like, no, I have to redo this entire script. I was about to be so upset. You have no idea.
So let's just say map display, call that display, is equal to find object of type, map display, and then we can say display dot draw noise map, and just pass in the noise map. Oops, noise map. Alright, let's go back into Unity.
Wait, but this is an error still. What the heck? Hang on, let me look at this. Let me go back into tutorial. Texture render dot shared material dot main texture. Where is this going wrong? Did I spell something wrong? Is it dot renderer? Maybe it is.
Call play to
Watch, he's gonna.
Unity, and let's apply the plane
Yeah, it's probably texture renderer.
to here. And
Plane.
let's also create a material.
Okay, yeah, so it's now I think we're good. Okay, so. Apply the plane to here.
Material for this plane. I'm going to create a new folder to store materials in,
I think I already have one of those.
and we can just create a new one over here.
No, I don't.
Just call this
Let me create one real quick. I have a lot of folders. Materials.
something like map material. Okay, and I'm going to set this equal to a unlit texture shader, since we don't have a light in our scene currently, and I can just apply that over there. Alright, so at the moment there's no way for the map generator's generate map method to be called. So what we're going to do is create a editor script so that we'll have a little button over here to generate the map within the editor. So let's create a editor folder, and inside of that we'll create a new C# script, and we can
Create an editor folder, okay. Reminds you of the time I used to code custom PVZ2 levels. Ah, the days. Yes. Very nice. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Wither plays KV. Hi, how are you doing?
call this something like map generator editor. Alright, let's open that up, and we'll start off by saying using Unity editor, and then we'll extend from editor instead of mono behavior, and we can delete all of this stuff and instead just override the onInspector GUI method. Okay, now let's start off by getting a reference to our map generator. So we can do that by saying map generator, let's just call that mapgen, is equal to target, which is the object that this custom editor is inspecting.
This would be map generator mapgen equals target. Okay.
And we just want to cast that object to a map generator, so we can just add in brackets before it map generator, like so. Alright, then let's draw the default inspector, so we can just say draw default inspector, and then we want to add in a button, and we'll say if that button is pressed, so the button is GUI layout dot button with some text, say just generate. If that button is pressed, we'll say mapgen dot generate map. Okay, so let's go into Unity. And
Wait, I gotta go back. I missed some stuff. Map gen dot generate map. Okay, that's what I was missing. Look at chat again. Yeah, who cares, man? You're a kid. That's totally fine, man. Totally fine. I don't see why that would be a problem. Like, age doesn't matter, man. Like, who cares? Everyone's a human, you know? Even Google Sheets, you can make PVZ2 levels. That's even easier to use. That's cool. That's cool, Matt. Whether, you know what? But everyone's a human, you know? That's just how I see it.
okay,
Wait, is my map weird? Or is my editor script weird? I think my script might be weird. Generate default inspector, or draw default inspector. I might have to space these out a little more. Map generate, generator, editor. Oh, map generator editor is supposed to be map generator, not map generator editor. On line 7. On inspector GUI. What is this error? We might have to start doing some more Googling. This should be fun. Bounce override? What?
Sure that our map has a width.
Okay, he has a source code available for the project, so I may be able to
Texture.
find the fix for it, for the script. Let's go to the scripts real quick. We'll go to the map generation map. It's the editor, so it should be...
We want to make sure.
Which script is this though? That's the question to me. Oh, it's editor script. Here it is. Wait, I'm smart. Hang on. I just need to copy the bottom part. I need the whole script. Auto updates.
So let's go into Unity, and we want to make sure that our map has a width and a height. Otherwise, the text.
Or maybe they're not done yet, and I'm just smart.
Break and potentially crash Unity. It's happened to me once or twice. Let's give this a width of 10, a height of 10, and a noise scale of say 0.3.
I'll follow those values. 10, 10.3. That works.
The button isn't actually showing up at the moment, which is just a little something I forgot. We'll need to say over here that this is a custom editor, and we have to say that the type,
Okay, let's see here. So we'll go like this.
type of class that it is a custom editor of is the map generator class. Okay, so now we should see that generate button popping up. So if we press generate, it's the map generator.
Map generator. Okay, so it'll be a map generator. Type of, and then use parentheses here so we.
Okay, so now we should see that
The
generate.
error's still there, which is
Now,
strange.
If we press generate, we now get this. So let's create a public bool in the map generator class. Public bool auto update, and what the map generator editor will do is it will say if draw default inspector, which just means if any value was changed, then if mapgen dot auto update, then we'll also generate.
Alright, so I think I'm turning draw inspector into an if statement, it looks like. Oh no, that's a function though. What? I'm a little confused here.
The map,
So it looks like if... Oh yeah, okay, it's a function inside of an if okay, I see. It's Adam Ortiz's birthday. Edric, glad you're having fun. mapgen.auto updates mapgen.generate map. Alright, let's see how this does. This hopefully shouldn't generate any more errors than we already have.
Okay, so now
Alright, you know what? Hippity hoppity, your code is now my property. Hippity hoppity, your code is now my property. I do need to reach Twitch chat too. I'm an ambitious person. I'm an ambitious person. And I like to stream when I like to stream. It's my life and I can do what I want with it, okay? Shut up. Alright. Alright, let me see here.
if we turn on auto update and increase the scale, we should see that automatically updating.
Map display is gonna be okay. So this plane that looks oh I see. You know what it is? It's because I need to apply this material to it, and this material needs to be unlit. That's probably what the issue is. Because I right now have the. That's probably what it is. No, that's not what it is. What is my thing with this?
Cheers.
Oh, I'm so tempted to download just the example project, but I want to make this myself because I feel like that's cheating. Is that cheating, chat?
Hi everyone, welcome to episode 3. So today we're going to do
Let me see here.
Can't save the world when I need to get to class first. All my old friends got it backwards, living in pretend. I'm an actor, the artist who wear. Time walking off from marginal hair. Need to tell me again, shit's a disaster. Preaching to the choir like a
Here, what I'll do is I'll use the endless generation from Sebastian Legg. I'll use that, which is part 7. So I'll go to part 7 here.
as a course every day, like I'm stabbed in the abdomen. Was never one for yapping through chap mass padded lips. Bad bastard kid until I blossom like a flower boy. My head is straight. Thoughts are crossing in the shower, looking both ways before I flush them down the fucking drain pipe. Beasts get railed like the tail end of date night. Like they're holding trains tight, I make them to destroy it. So I feel like Victor Frankenstein, I'm taking a hike.
This is a big zip file. I wish I could just download one part of the zip file instead of the whole thing. That's fine. Battle Beast, just because I'm working on a game probably, but yeah. I'm making a game and I want to work on it and I like streaming, so it's kind of just that whole predicament, and that whole thing, I guess. That whole idea of just making a game and I'm excited to work on it. I need to change the gravity real quick. I'll change it to 5 as the jump speed, just look a little bit more stress on the player when it comes to jumping. I don't like the grass sounds though, it doesn't sound as natural, so I might change them. Yeah, I'm gonna use this as reference. I'm gonna use this template project as reference for the land generation because I'm having issues making it. I'm just gonna use it for the actual generation of the terrain though. I'm not going to use it for, or sorry, of the of the infinite world part. I'm not going to use it for the terrain generation itself, like the height map and stuff like that. I have so many tabs open, crap. Close some stuff. What do I need to close though? Alright, before we get to export, I'm going to try figure out, what do I need to figure out exactly? Why don't I try and figure out some cool horror stuff? Why don't I try and make some fog for the game? Why don't I try and actually get some cool horror like lighting in here? So first of all, I'm gonna try and get, actually that's not horror lighting. So we got some cool, this looks a little creepy. So I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna try and get a flashlight in here, like just a temporary like spotlight maybe. Maybe not that intense, maybe like turn down a little bit. Put underneath the camera instead of the actual player. Needs to be a little higher as well. Let me just go here. Keep it on the cube, just because the cube is supposed to be like the head, you know? I'm gonna have some fog in there as well. Let's see, fog. That looks cool. I like how that looks. That looks creepy. Also, let me just... Yeah. That's way too big of a range. That looks cool. I like that. Oh, I like this. It's like low poly, but it's like, it's got like a cool horror vibe to it. Oh, that's cool. X Jankle, how you doing, man? You win developer game? I want to make a toggle flashlight script as well. Let me just turn off lighting so I can actually see stuff in my scene here. This looks really cool though. I like how this is turned out. I just gotta get the procedural generation working. Let me see here. Is it still extracting? It's still extracting. It's just a little horror game. So basically, it's gonna be like procedurally generated terrain. It's gonna be a procedurally generated infinite terrain horror game, and it's gonna be like open world. Yeah. It's gonna be open world, like a survival game, kind of like Minecraft is. So that every time you play, it's gonna be like an open world, like it's kind of like Phasmophobia, but like a survival open world game. I'm saving open world a lot. Think Phasmophobia, where you can play with your friends with in-game comms with a radio or proximity chat. I say radio because you're not gonna be together the whole time because it's like that. It's open world, but it's a horror game, and I actually have my friend. I have my friend Valerie doing a lot of really cool concept art she's working on. I haven't seen anything yet, but she's working on concept art. I can't show you guys anything quite yet. I could. Let me pull some up real quick. I have some cool stuff. Let me see here. I have some cool artwork right here that's not Team Jumpers related. She's a really good artist. Let me find it real quick. 1 second. I'm just scrolling through my text right now. 1 second. Oh yeah, here's an example. I'll put it on screen in a second. I'll also put some examples of like her art, you know. Really detailed stuff. And I'll try and find some 3D modelers eventually if I actually continue with this game besides just prototyping. Let me just send it from my phone to my computer real quick while this extracts. Here, I'm gonna open all these on my browser real quick. Wait, why are these all like zoomed? Oh yeah, so here's one she did. Here's another one she did. Here's another. Here's another. And here is another. And she's gonna try and come up with some cool character designs. Those are all not for the game. These aren't character designs for the game specifically, but those are just designs she does in her free time, just for fun. And she said she can try and design some characters, some horror characters for the game. So I think this could go somewhere cool. The cylinder from Unity is legendary. It is legendary. This thing scares the shit out of me. I'll be honest, guys. This thing scares the living hell out of me. Pardon my language, but this thing scares the shit out of me. Why am I saying pardon my language? No one gives a shit. This thing scares the crap out of me, dude. Why am I saying that, dude? I don't know. This thing is terrifying, man. Oh, the capsule. Okay, well, this thing's scary too. All the shapes in Unity, dude. They terrify me. Bean is what you meant. If you give it eyes, man, it's terrifying. Oh, that thing is... Look at how horrifying that thing is. Good lord. It's like a spawn of Satan. My god, dude. Anyways. Fall Guys! But yeah, Valerie's gonna try and do some art, and then I'm gonna try and work with some 3D modelers to try and make some models. She's gonna try and do less detailed than that, just so it's not as complicated. She's gonna try and do some more simple characters to do, you know. But those are just some ideas of like her more detailed art. Just to give you guys an idea, that's all. Alright, let's see. Is this still extracting? It is still extracting. Alright, let me see.
Trust I have for friends, I'm like a fans and present. One light example I fake. No plug the damn Anton in my mandolin playing. It's an advanced type of anti. I've been prancing in place till my feet are sore. I'm feeling for a handsomer face, someone with trustworthy.
Okay, you know what? For now, I'm gonna hippity hoppity. Your hood is now my property because I want to just test this because I'm eager. Compiling or whatever. Flashlights. Skip, how are you doing? Alexander Wiseman, how are you doing? You like the game so far? Eric Ruse, how are you doing? Your Twitch chat as well. Listen to Make by Dream. Mask by Dream, you mean? I listened to it. It's alright. The song itself is actually not a bad song by any means. This may have just broken my project. Let's go. Let's go. I may be able to fix it though. Let's go. Let's go. Old APIs. Let's go. Let's go. I love APIs. Importing, compiling. Come on, please. I just want to work on my game, please. Unity. It's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. It's gonna do the fun crash. I'm tired. I must prevail, or whatever that word is. I'm smart. I'm a smart person. No errors? Question mark? No errors? Question mark? No errors. I'm gonna test if this works. I honestly don't think it's gonna work because I just stole code. Oh, it works. I'm gonna add a sound to it real quick though. Let's see here. I don't think it's some sound. Yeah, I know. It's not some sound. Yeah, it's public audio source. Public audio source. Audio source. Flashlight. Flicker. I almost call it flicker. Flicker. Flicker dot play. Oh wait, I want to add this to it. I just broke my code with that one line. Oh wait, no, I want this. I want it here. Maybe it's here? Let's try it. Let's go here now. Let's just go back into Unity. Let's get a good flashlight sound. We're gonna use the FNAF 4 sound because why not? I have YouTube notifications. That's cool. Adobe. How do you feel about Scott? I am sad by it, but I honestly respect his decision because he had a long and fulfilling career according to him. And also he had a pretty long career. I respect him. I respect the man. He's my literal biggest inspiration, the reason I got into making games. I'm pretty sad though because I mean I'm gonna miss him running the games, but you know, it was fun while it lasted. There's my audio. There's my audio. Oh, I have to put it on Audacity first so I can get a single clip instead of all of them. Hold up. Hold up. Audacity. Okay, just put that in there. Just get that. light. There we go, now we have it. Okay, perfect. The light there. I have to create an actual audio source for this, dang it. Audio source, we'll do that. Figure this out here. Honestly, for me, I kind of like Visual Studio Code. Also, I did forget curly braces. I don't know why it's not giving me an error for that. That's strange. Let me just fix that. Ah, okay. Makes sense. I don't need them then. I need flicker.play to be over here. Visual Studio work. Flash light enabled equals on. Alright. Alright. Just waiting for Visual Studio and Unity to finish compiling here. Gotta love compiling. Gotta love it. Lord, please compile. I just want to work on my game. It's all good, Edric. It's all good. Alright. Is my project gonna crash? It better not crash. Please don't crash, game. Okay, it didn't crash. I'm gonna save before I do anything else. So this is not playing awake, which is good. When you said VS Code, did you mean Visual Studio Code? Like a different version of Visual Studio? You can, let me see, VS Code or VS Code or VS or VS Code, which is better? I'm really sure those are, to be honest. I'm just guessing that VS is Visual Studio. Oh, okay. So I was making this multiplayer game in Unity, and Nintendo literally stole my idea. Revealed at E3. How many millions should I sue them for? Which one? Which one? Understandable. Let me see. It's also doing an if statement saying if. Let me just go to Twitch chat here. Oh wait a minute, so I have to make a. Oh wait, hang on. I want to do false, not off. When it's not flashlight enabled, it's on. Oh wait, hang on, no, I'm stupid. I may be stupid here, hang on. Because I'm trying to do if it's off, then it plays the sound, and if it's on. That's what I'm just trying to figure out here. C# is still something I'm trying to get used to. Kind of working my way into it here. So if on flashlight enabled is true, then if you get key down, flicker.play. So that's. So it should be playing. Oh wait, hang on. Maybe I have to put it here as well. Put it everywhere. I gotta put parentheses, hang on. Or, not parentheses, curly brackets. Put these in parentheses. Good point, good point. No, I do not want to play that every frame. Then again, I don't want the flashlights being. Oh, that's just enabling the actual flashlight itself, like having the actual. The actual, like, object being enabled on scene. Never mind. Okay, I just gotta think. My thinking skills are not good today. Yeah. I may just make a script that plays the sound every time you press your key instead of I must do it so that every time you press your key. But then again, I'm gonna add flashlight like battery eventually, so that may not work actually. I didn't mean to open Steam. Alright, let's see here. So I'm gonna do this here. Seems like my map generator is actually working now. Okay, well, I don't know about that. I'll just use the ones provided to me by this, just taking forever to extract. Okay, so let's see here. Let's try off here instead. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh wait, just true and false. I'm smart. Okay, so false here. Play the sound. True. Play the sound. I'm gonna try this, and if it doesn't work, then I cry. Who knows, it could just play every frame like I expect. Nope, it just does nothing now, okay. Yep, that's definitely not the solution. I'm just gonna comment that out for now. My reasoning for that, X-Jankle, is because I want to do stamina for the, not stamina, well, I guess you could say stamina, like battery, I guess you could say, for the, well, that works, I guess. I just had to get rid of it in a certain spot. Fix it. Well, it's because I want to do stamina eventually. It's like for the battery, sorry, for the flashlight. So that you have like a, what's it called? So that your flashlight runs out of battery, and you have to wait for it to charge. You have to stop using it, or like the less you use it, the more it charges up. Kind of like in FNAF Help Wanted, I guess you could say, is an example of that. I know there's better examples, but like how in the plush baby minigame, how like you have to stop using it to let it charge, I guess. I know I'm sure other games do that too. But, you know what I mean. I'm gonna delete this script here. Because I have the updated script now. I'm going to use the files from the tutorial because I am struggling myself with this. Some materials here. I'm gonna use scenes. I'm not gonna use the exact scene. I'll just drag in the scripts. Just for the endless generation that I need. Yeah, I guess you could just change the sound effect. Let me delete my noise script here. I'll be back, guys.
I need to show you something right now. Let me...
Turbulent times and I've almost lost my talent 1,000 times in countless regards. Trying to turn it all in it like an house out of Mars. And the time span is 730 minutes. You barely notice you learn to hate living again. To your doubts flood in the car once a week. Other times I heard you feeling different. Often just missing you often a praise living rough.
I don't think you can see this, can you? It's just black, isn't it? Hello. I am aware. I get you. You just can see black here, right? Can you hear it? Can you hear that? Dang it! Ah, that would. All right, have a.
Sorry guys, I'm back. What was I doing? Okay, which scripts is it? It's the map generator. Mesh generator, okay. Just deleting my old scripts and replacing them with the new scripts. Map display. Oh man, I opened the script back. You know, let me turn my playlist back on.
As a course every day, like I'm stabbed in the abdomen, was never one for yapping through chat mass padded lips.
Yeah, just you.
Like a flower boy, my head is straight. Thoughts get crossed in the shower, looking both ways, far flushing down the fucking drain pipe. Beats get railed like the tail end of date night. Like they're holding trains tight, I make them to destroying. So I feel like Victor Frankenstein, I'm taking a hike. Hardly stumbling, old cons crunching, the dry leaves unzipped, jacket, sun kissed, high dreams don't need much. Tough skin to find peace, handle business easy as a monkey fucking climbs trees. Head tucked into my knees, now I'm headed out full tux with the tight sleeves. New forces to shine clean in the night, find my little light shine a bit brighter than entire radiant job victims. We're driving trees inside of behaving in dark systems. Silence out from chest like Verizon, I'm feeling something like Midas when I'm touching up the bass and they all listen.
I'll put the map display in now, I think. Yeah, map. Alright, map generator I gotta put in. Map display, now I gotta put that script in. Compiling, come on, compile. And now we should be all good actually.
Just hit me so pretentiously, on the count of 3, try to feel something that wasn't based, so I couldn't see, I can't see, broadest got in me, cause I'm blinded by the lights in my weekends or one night sprees, lost the map, how am I gonna get back, never mind, piggyback, a collab track, glued to my ego, but unfettered flow fast, too slow, I'm in Schrodinger's trap, I'll try to analyze,
let me see here.
Try to tell the lies, but I'm not Icarus. Going way too far, I'm way sick of this. I don't even drive out
I love ads, man. So quirky and funny. When all you can fry is just think about, that is so funny and hilarious and relatable. Okay, so it looks like map display. Okay, map display. Trying to figure something out here. Let's see here. I have to give it the material, I believe. I'm gonna bring this up here actually. I'm probably gonna end stream here because I'm getting a bit tired. I want to go eat something. It's morning for me. But it's been nice streaming for all you guys. I will talk to you all later. And I'll see you guys later. Alright, have a good one. Oh wait, I forgot to put on the wrong screen. There we go. It still has the Summer Game Fest screen up, but yeah.